Hey guys, Vasco here. Hope you're all doing good. Today we're going to discuss NIO, a very popular stock in the EV world, and we're going to see if the stock is going to recover or if it's time to abandon this sinking ship. Besides that, I want to talk about what prices we might see in the future and about NIO Day, an event that's coming very soon, so stay tuned so you don't miss anything. As always guys, please help a starting channel to grow, click the subscribe button and like the video so we all make money with our stock investments. At the time of this recording, NIO stock is in the process of correcting a huge run-up, where the stock reached $57 and is now sitting at $43.04, meaning it went down about 24% since its all-time high on November 24th. Some people are of course talking about how it's the end of NIO and it's time to sell, get out, never look at that stock again. But is it? Just for context, I do like NIO and I've started investing in this company when it was at $11, and so far it has brought some very nice profits. So it's a company I do keep up with regularly and I want to discuss what happened last week with you. Before making any decisions, let's first try to understand the reason for this drop and what's happening with the company. Maybe we can be on the brink of a massive recovery that can push past the $57 mark and get the stock to a new all-time high. The best way to see if you should sell a company after a recent drop is to understand why the stock dropped in the first place. So let's do it. First, we must see that 2020 was a huge year for EV stocks. Some of them rose hundreds and hundreds of percentage points. So if you're an EV investor, then congrats to you, because you must be sitting on some very good profits. From the beginning of the year, NIO has risen over 1200% to its all-time high, and to the price we're at right now, we have a gain of almost 1000%, which is nuts for a company this size. I do know some investors that bought the stock at $2 and held on until now, so as you can imagine, their investment paid off immensely. And of course, with this insane rise, all it took was a small catalyst for the stock to go down. And that's what happened last Monday. A well-known short seller wrote an article about an EV company, not NIO, but still it was enough for the company to drop 10% in a day. Basically, the report talked about another Chinese company saying they were manipulating numbers and NIO was affected because it's also a Chinese company. The problem is that there is no way for us to know if NIO is doing the same. However, since the company is planning on expanding globally, it would be really reckless for them to fake any data. If they did, they would risk losing all the trust that they've built so far. So, regarding what happened on Monday, do not fear, because it had nothing to do with the company's fundamentals. Instead, their November deliveries have more than doubled year over year to 5,300 vehicles. Then on Tuesday, more fear came into the market with the possibility of some Chinese companies being delisted. And that of course fueled even more selling orders. About this, nothing to worry guys, this is totally speculative, and even if it were true, it's a very long-term process. On Wednesday we got our hopes back as NIO shares rose around 6%, but still very far from their all-time high and from the starting price on Monday. Then on Tuesday and Friday the descent resumed and continued as other analysts hammered down on Chinese stocks, saying they're overvalued and basically just a dead end. This again does not change the company's fundamentals and continues to be a good long-term hold for us investors. The market being scared of EVs in general should not change your thoughts about NIO. However, this still led to a lot of profit taking and the stock going down furthermore. The stock going down in the short term has nothing to do with the company's performance. In fact, as I mentioned before, NIO's performance this year was better than expected, with a 40% increase in vehicles delivered between June and November. The company has a big backlog of orders, and to increase their revenue, they simply must improve their manufacturing, which is a far better problem to have than no orders at all. So in my opinion, the more the stock goes down on the short term, the better for those who believe in the company long term and can see it reaching 100, 200, if not even 300 in the next years. If you didn't already understand, I'm quite bullish on this stock. In fact, at the price it is at right now, I'm starting to buy even more shares. If it goes below $40, I increase my buying, and if it goes below $35, then I start buying heavily. However, if the stock does recover this week, then I'll just resume my normal strategy of adding more and more each month to dollar cost average. My target for this company, following their numbers and the growth they're having, is $100 by 2021 and $200 by the end of 2022. So I do plan on holding this one for the long term. Also, something very important about NIO is, of course, NIO Day, that is happening on January 9th. It was supposed to be this year, but the company had to push it forward. Anyway, they're going to be talking about their new breakthroughs, their new sedan, their new autopilot technology, which can be used in super urban cities. And if that wasn't enough, they're also going to talk about their new battery swap station. So I hope you're as excited as I am about this company. Please let me know down in the comments below if you have any shares, or if you just sold them, or if you're thinking of buying more. Down below in the comments, I do want to know. And also guys, of course, this is not financial advice. Do not buy stocks based on what some guy on YouTube says. Always do your own research first. If you don't know me already, I'm Vashko, and if you watched this far into the video, then why not subscribe? Also leave a like on the video, it really helps the channel to grow and it makes me very happy. So this is it for today guys, hope you stay good and see you next time.